Maternity benefits. Judicial position in India favors working mothers. Some recent cases. The Indian judiciary has provided interpretations favoring working mothers. Let's look at some recent significant court rulings. In a recent case of Kavita Yadav versus the Secretary, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare Department and others, the Supreme Court, sitting in three-judge bench, ruled that a woman would be entitled to full maternity benefits after working in an establishment for 80 days, even if those benefits go beyond the terms of her contract. The Delhi High Court in the case of Vandana Kandari versus University of Delhi, decided that any action taken by a university or college that denies or detains a female student for any semester on the sole basis that she was unable to attend classes because she was in a later stage of her pregnancy or because she gave birth to a child not only completely violates women's rights and idea of gender equality but also the conscience of our constitution. The Supreme Court in the case of Ratan Lal and others versus State of Haryana and others mandated the payment of salary during summer vacations, medical leave, maternity leave, casual leave benefits, to those who are eligible for them after harshly criticizing the state government's practice of refusing ad hoc teachers' salaries and allowances during the summer break. In the case of Air India versus Nirgesh Mirza and others, the Supreme Court found out that the clauses that declared that an air hostess's services would end upon her first pregnancy to be arbitrary and unreasonable. As a result, this clause violated Article 14 of the Indian Constitution, since it is not only arbitrary but also unfair and demonstrate blatant despotism. The court also increased the retirement age from 35 to 45 years for air hostesses. In B. Shah versus Presiding Officer, Labour Court, Coimbatore and others, the question to the Supreme Court was whether wage-less holidays like Sundays could be excluded when determining maternity benefits. The Apex Court applied the beneficial rule of construction in favor of women workers when it held that Sundays had to be included. In the case of K. Chandrika versus Indian Red Cross Society, the Delhi High Court observed that the female employee was on her maternity leave when her job was terminated without any communication to her about the same. The Delhi High Court ruled that her service was unlawfully and unjustifiably terminated. The court ordered the female employee be reinstated in the service with continuity of service in order to calculate service benefits. Any question, ask C-Quel.